This is the Steelhead Outdoors large handgun locker, made in the US&A. I'm going to talk about the security features built into this, then I'm going to talk about the lock, and then I'll show you how much room is in here by putting things in here. I don't want to just give you measurements. So right away, you'll notice there are mounting holes on this thing. You've got mounting holes on the top, bottom, sides, back, so you have 5 sides that you can use for mounting this in whatever kind of configuration you need. The box is made of 14 gauge steel, and these holes are not a security issue because the thing is key locked, no electronics involved. Something that I like here, the door is 12 gauge steel, and you can see the top and the bottom, they're folded over. The piece is folded over this way on both sides, and this fits inside of a ledge that's welded into place here on the top and the bottom. So if somebody tried to knock a screwdriver or a pry bar in here to try to gain purchase on the door, you can't really do it. It's first the metal, if you were to bend this down, you're going to be pushing against this and this piece of steel, and your pry bar is going to stop at the back side of this ledge anyway, so you can't really gain purchase that way. You'll notice on the back of the door is a housing covering the lock. So if somebody tried to knock the lock through with a big hole punch or a screwdriver, the lock is going to stop against this housing, this is threaded onto a piece that's welded in the door. You'll also notice this piece, which is 12 gauge steel. The cam drops in to this slot in between this and part of the frame, which I'll show you. This slides into the frame and then the cam drops into place. This is the steel in the framework, all welded into place where the cam drops in like that. Now let's talk about this lock. This is the M1 lock by Make Locks in China. I'm the one who turned Steelhead onto this back when they were working on the first prototype of their first product. And they did the smart thing. They went with a really good lock. At first glance, if you just look at this key and you know a little something about locks, you might think it's a wafer lock. It is not a wafer lock. It has completely different technology inside. The front of this is an 1/8" steel plate. There are anti-drilling pins, sidebar built into this. This lock is outstanding. I can't say enough about it. I would take one of these over a Bilock, a Medico, an Obloy Protec 2. There is no tool for opening this lock, and it's built to survive a tremendous amount of abuse. There's a plate that Steelhead has installed here. It's decorative, but it also makes it impossible to drive something under the lock, like a screwdriver or a pry bar, to try to pull it out. And as I've shown you, you can't knock it through. Before I forget, this box weighs a little over 13.5 pounds. So there's plenty of steel here. How much room is in here? Well, you've got room for your standard duty piece with lights and red dots and everything else you might want to put on it. Room for magazines, flashlight, that kind of thing. Maybe you're a first-time gun owner and you've got a Ruger single 10 like this. I really like this gun a lot. You can put this in there, it'll fit, and there's room for ammo and whatever else. Maybe you have 1 or 2 handguns and you've got a handgun safe already that you're relying on, but you want some place to put ammo. Maybe you've got expensive precision tools for working on electronics, and it's kind of hard to replace them, so you don't want people to get a hold of your tools. And there you go. That is the Steelhead large handgun locker. I really like this. Especially, I'm thinking of people who want something to mount in their RV, their mobile home. This gives you a lot of mounting options. Key locked, I like this. This safe will definitely thwart the opportunistic attacker.